Ladies and gentlemen, Six Fig Stock Trader here from YouTube, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the nuclear explosion happening to YokaiSwap's price tag. Let's get into this. So welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you're at in the world. In this video, we'll be discussing price on YokaiSwap. We'll also be kind of talking about how YokaiSwap could improve their brand, because I'm going to be kind of critical on YokaiSwap as well. But it is constructive criticism. I want to get that out of the way right now. So let's really kind of jump into where price is at right now. Currently trading at about 8 cents, and we'll get into this little video on the screen in just a second, but about 8 cents. Who's surprised at this? I, for one, am not, because December 29th, I dropped a banger of a video, folks. I was talking about how we could possibly be seeing a setup for a bullish Gartley pattern. And at this point, I said, hey, in time, just be warned that we might see YokaiSwap drift down to that 9, 10, or 15 cent level. And what I was doing was trying to predict where this price might land. It's either going to hit the 127% level, which was right around 15 cents, or the 61H, which is kind of right around that 6 cent-ish level. So it appears that this analysis that I did back on December 29th has proven to be true. Now, I'm going to be a little bit critical before we get into the price of YokaiSwap and where I think it's going to go going further. You know, and I mean this with the utmost respect, everything like that. I don't think YokaiSwap is doing enough. I don't think they're doing enough PR. I don't think that, you know, we're 3-4 months into this DEX being launched. Right now, we don't have anything on CoinMarketCap. We don't have anything on CoinGecko. We can't even pull up a chart on TradingView. We have to go through some secondary source that has a plugin to TradingView. So these are all things that YokaiSwap could be putting pressure on to really get this brand shown. Things like that. Because if I'm looking at investing in YokaiSwap and I'm looking this thing up on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, from a standpoint, I could see, you know, this thing probably looks scammy. And not that it is, just saying, hey, if CoinMarketCap's not tracking it, CoinGecko's not tracking it, I can't even pull up a chart on TradingView, like whatever. Most people don't know about AveDex. And so when we start looking and then also comparing some other things with AveDex and what's available to us on this YokaiSwap info and analytics page, there are some big differences, some concerning differences. And if I'm somebody that's seriously looking at investing in YokaiSwap, and this is my only option to see a chart, you know, one of the biggest things that caught my eye right away was the difference between this 24-hour volume here and the liquidity. Okay, let's look at what YokaiSwap's DEX is showing. A huge difference, a super huge difference. Sorry, guys, I'm parched. But we can see this huge difference here. So I would rather trust this YokaiSwap landing page. Most people don't even know it probably even exists. It is what it is. Their Twitter handle, I'm going to be critical of this. You know, they haven't put out a tweet since March 2nd. I really think that, you know, that they could really be engaging the community. And I think that the community is probably one of the more stronger communities out there. Everybody that likes CKB likes YokaiSwap for the most part. You really don't hear too many people complaining about it. So this PR that needs to happen with YokaiSwap. It needs to happen. So that's my beef with YokaiSwap right now. And again, that is a respectful beef. It is a constructive criticism. We need pressure on CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap to really list and start tracking the data. We need pressure on TradingView to track or make available the YokaiSwap chart, because right now this Aave deck somehow plugged into it, so we should be able to see that. Going back to the December 29th video I put out here on YokaiSwap, and I got called crazy and murdered in the comments section for this. Because price was at 44 cents. When you start telling people that price is going down to 9 or 10, 15 cents, they're going to get pissed, and rightfully so. Okay, so now let's talk about where YokaiSwap could go. I had to just kind of set this up just to save you guys some time. As you can see, it's very similar to the original drawings and stuff like that, exactly the same. But we are looking at a daily chart right now. But it's almost exactly the same setup that I had on my December 29th chart of Yokai. And I was also kind of talking about how we would see this thing in the video come down to that 15-cent-ish level. You can see right here, I was talking about it. And we did come down to this level. And we stayed there for 2 days, testing this 127. And ultimately, the bottom fell out. This probably has a lot to do with the whole war situation thing going on. But I do think that YokaiSwap is on its way down to this 5-6 cent region as we speak. We may get a little bit of a bounce here soon, maybe a little sideways momentum trade. But I do think that 5-6 cents, somewhere in there, I may myself, this is not financial or trading advice, but I may end up taking some sort of a position or starting a position to DCA in at. Because with that said, we have seen YokaiSwap since its December high now lose 90% of its value. Which is very, very terrible. Not something that I want to see. But yeah, we're at 89% in 3 months. So all that yoke farming everybody's been doing has pretty much been worthless, at least in a sense if you're short term on YokaiSwap. If you're long term, we may see this thing return to these levels, but we need to start thinking about the Nervos network ecosystem, things like that, which is gaining popularity every day. And so the more people interested in YokaiSwap or in Nervos network, the more people that will eventually trickle into the DEX on Nervos, especially once we get this Cardano bridge up and running, things like that. I think there could be a chance this thing turns around relatively soon. With that said, folks, until then, I'm not going to really start a position on YokaiSwap till we get some sort of confirmation that this thing has turned around. Right around this 161.8 level is the level I'm looking for. Right around this 5 cent level. At that point, from all-time highs, this thing will be down roughly 93%, somewhere in there. So really, folks, just be careful out there. If we can get YokaiSwap listed, CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, we can get this thing on TradingView. Like, this is going to be huge. So as a community, if we can kind of harass CoinGecko and kind of harass CoinMarketCap, even TradingView, to make or to connect their sources to really start tracking YokaiSwap, I think things will be in a lot better shape. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is not in any way, shape, or form meant to be a destructive video. It's constructive. This is what needs to happen, in my opinion, for YokaiSwap to really thrive. Because right now we just don't have good information to make good, solid trades on, as far as going to CoinGecko, going to CoinMarketCap. Like, you guys get it. Big shout out to all the Patreons. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. I do appreciate each and every single one of you. See you guys all on the next video.